What's going on, guys? I wanted to make a video today as it's the last day of 2024, and I wanted to make this video only because there was an issue that happened the other day, probably maybe around Christmas, I'm about to say. Yeah, so around Christmas, you know, everybody's off, roads are clear. So the roads are clear, right? So I go out and drive the car. I got some errands to run, you know. The wife sends me out to Walmart, whatever. And then, so I'm driving, right? And I like getting on this car because this car is really peppy for what it is. I mean, it's got literally everything. So when I really do get on it, this thing is actually like really, really fun. So I get on it pretty much all the time. So I get on it. I'm doing a third gear pull, just like how I'm doing the log. Third gear pull, third gear pull, brake boost, right? I go to try and go to fourth, my control arm breaks. So the only way I feel it is because the rear end gets really, really loose. And I've had this happen before when I use the control arm. There's a control arm. There's two different types of control arms. The fully adjustable control arms. There's one with like a spherical like what do you call it? Like bushing type thing, and then there's one that's actually like a stiff bushing on the adjustable control arm. So the one with the spherical one, they tend to get loose, like the bearings inside the one of the ends, right? It's hard to explain without showing y'all, but I'm gonna show y'all. that gets loose, and then you start hearing a thumping sound in the rear end, which I've heard before prior, and it broke one of my bolts on my one of my hubs, so I had to extract that. That particular time I couldn't extract it, so I just replaced the hub with another 335 rear end hub, which is what I did to be able to fit these 10.5 rear wheels, right? Because they're 10.5 by 15, and that's the only way you can be able to fit these a wider wheel, like a 3 Series fitment wheel, is if you change the rear to a 3 Series hub. It's a noticeable difference from a 3 Series to a 1 Series, or a 1 Series to a 3 Series. The offset changes. But anyways, so yeah, so I'm driving back to the shop. You know, I live 45 minutes from the shop, so I'm coasting it only because I got the passenger side, you know, wobbling. The rear end is loose as hell. Like, you can't really do any pulls without the tire hitting the front or the back of the wheel well arches of the rear end. Tell me why this particular day everybody and their mama wants to decide they want to run me. And you know, get this, this is my daily commute. You know, I drive it every single day, and nobody really wants to like do a pull or whatever. You know, just have some fun. But that particular day, man, everybody and their mom was trying to like race me and shit, and I was like, well, like, you really can't, because you know, either a control arm broke or something else. So yeah, so I'm about to show y'all what happened, and we'll go from there.
Okay. I don't think it's supposed to do that, right?
Damn. And I got my axle. Shit.
I'll be switching that out today.
So yeah, so after doing all that, the tire is probably a lot more solid now. I
I think in this case, I put it off too long and I didn't get to it when I should have. So, you know, this was kind of it kind of moved a little bit back and forth. Like I said, when that kind of stuff happens to those control arms, it starts to have like a thumping sound, and it kind of has some movement to it. So if y'all ever get some fully adjustable control arms, just make sure you get the ones with the bushing, not the bearing type control arms, because those do tend to go out like that. So yeah, just man, other than that, the car runs great. You know, as always, try to keep it maintained. Oil changed every 3,000 miles. You know, so on and so forth. Yeah, man. I mean, shoot. 2024 season is over. Hopefully, I can get this car out to more meets. I'm gonna start maybe filming some mountain runs in the next season, because I know it's gonna be pretty cool. I will get new rear wheels though, because you can feel when you're turning, you can feel the sidewall just, you know, go into the sidewall. And I like this planted. The front stays planted, but on a straight line, this thing stays planted. But on turns, I mean, you can feel, you know, you can feel the height of the sidewall on these, because they're 275, 50, 15, the Nitos that I'm running right now. But other than that, man, car's good. I mean, everything across the board just looks amazing. Yeah. But yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna start getting some more content. I'll be a little bit more, you know, more active. 2025 is time to ball out. You know, I do also have a surprise for you guys. And it involves the E90. I bought an E90 back in June. I never really did anything with it, just been sitting. But I got a surprise. I'll make a video of that. Alright. Peace out. Well, guys, when you make 32 fucking PSI in this bitch, this is what happens. Oh my god. It's built motor time, man. Fuck this shit. Well, yeah, boys. Like you just saw, the motor blew. I think it's time for a built motor. If not, just throw in another stock and call it a day. Like I said, this is part of it. It is running at 32 PSI, so I'm not surprised. I kind of knew it was a matter of time. I mean, you guys don't even understand. I drive the absolute living crap out of that thing, and yeah, I mean, it is what it is at this point, you know. The only thing I can do, like y'all have seen in other previous videos, I just put another damn motor in it, call it a day, and enjoy the car again. So that's probably the route that I'm gonna take. I'm gonna get another block, and I'm probably gonna do a built motor on it, honestly. I have another build also that I am starting on the E90 platform, which I'm actually pretty excited about, but that won't be ready till about summerish, midsummer. At least that's my goal, because there's a lot of fab work that goes into that one that I want to get right. I don't know what the color scheme I want to go with just yet. The color on the E90 itself is kind of like a bluish, and it's got a copper color tone to it. It's actually really nice in person, I'm not gonna lie, but that's where it's at with that. And yeah, I mean, hey man, it is what it is. I ain't blaming nobody. I drive the crap out of that car, and I built it to get driven like crap, and if the motor goes, the motor goes. It is what it is. I drive it every day. I beat the crap out of it every day at 32 PSI, so it's a fun car. I love that car. So I'm gonna drive it hard, and it is what it is. So this time I'm gonna film the whole process of me putting that a new motor in, so y'all can have, you know, so y'all can just look at it, comment, like, whatever, dislike, whatever y'all want to do. But yeah, so appreciate you guys. Have a safe and happy new year. This is the last day of 2024, and yeah, I went out with a bang, to say the least. Went out with a bang, but it's all right. We'll get there next year. I might have 2 cars ready for next year. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, guys. Till next time.